It's happening where you live. You're watching WRAL News. Coverage you can count on.
It is 7:44 now. The huge coal ash spill in the northern part of our state is getting a lot of attention, even nationwide. And we are joined right now by Joe Beaman. He's a geologist with an environmental cleanup company who also serves on the Wake County Local Emergency Planning Committee. Good morning, Joe. Thanks for being with us this morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Now, you had just attended a conference in Raleigh yesterday talking about situations like this, right?
Yes, the Wake County LEPC annually puts on the BEST conference, Business Environmental Safety Training Conference. And it draws approximately 500 people from industry, local government emergency managers from across the state to this conference. And it's basically an 8-hour training session with different topics, ammonia safety, what companies should do in the case of an emergency, and things like that. This year
with a coal ash spill, how do you even begin to tackle that?
Well, first you stop the release. You don't want the release to be continuing. You would do that with any spill. Next, you would try to contain it, which is going to be very difficult because it's in a river and it's a material that's suspended sediment. And then after that, assess any potential damages to water quality or to the natural environment, and also prevent it from occurring again.
How long would it take to clean up this coal ash spill?
That's left to be seen at this point. It could take months, it could take years. It depends on the severity of the impacts to the environment, how much sediment is in the river, and things of that nature.
I mean, they're saying 82,000 tons of coal ash may have been released into the Dan River.
Yes.
That's extensive.
That's a lot, but it's not the largest release of coal ash. The largest release was in Kingston, Tennessee in 2008, and that was the result of a catastrophic dam failure for a coal ash pond, and there were millions of tons of coal ash released into the environment in that case.
And is it even possible to clean up all of it?
It is possible. The ash that's on the ground surface, that's very easy. You excavate it and move it away. What's in the river, you really need to balance what damage is occurring versus what damage you may inflict on the environment by cleaning it up. Is it harming the environment? Is it harming the water quality? If not, it may be better to leave it in place. But that is something that will be left to be seen.
We'll talk about the lasting implications of the contamination and its effect on the environment.
Well, coal ash notoriously contains heavy metals, arsenic, chromium, lead, things of that nature. Under certain conditions, those chemicals can leach from the sediment or the coal ash particles into the water and degrade the water quality, which would impact not only fish and wildlife in the environment, but it could also impact the human health and safety with water quality downstream.
No doubt a monumental task ahead to clean this up.
Yes, it is.
Geologist Joe Beaman, thank you so much for sharing your insight and perspective on this.
Again, thank you for having me.
And Michelle, back to you.
Thank you, Renee.